own, because this is the hot seat that's going to be live for people across the world this time next week. Streaming is real business. So when you go streaming, you can't control who shows up. And we want to make sure that you're able to tell what are we grateful for. I'll tell you what I'm grateful for today. And I'll go back to Kay when she opened up the segment, and she was talking about Reverend Rivers, who happens to be at the Aubrey trial. And I thought that was awesome that when I sent out this week's promo, they would hit me back and say, oh, boy, that is beautiful, but we are here at the Aubrey. I said, what? Say word. I say word. Really. To me, that is phenomenal work. But that work, you can't do it without money. How can now, and back to what you were saying too, Kay, you talked about them kicking out the pastors from this court trial. You said they don't want any more black pastors. But Lady Trudy's not a pastor, so I can imagine there's at least 3 or 4 women there that's not pastors. They're coming in groups. So that means that they are able to do that. They're not worried about their light bill. And I want all of us to get there. When will we get there? When will we get over that crap? You can't even see God until you can't see the rest of that. Man, okay, I'm sorry. Here I go again. Happy Chosen Visionary Day. That's what this is. And if you're a chosen visionary, I know you're grateful. I know you're thankful, because you can't be a chosen visionary unless you were chosen before the foundation of the world was formed. So you just walk in it. There's no one who can shake it, take it, redeem it but God. So let's use this time and let's bless the people coming, because they are coming.
And we will be here. Absolutely. Amen, amen, amen. But I am grateful for being still. For being still. STILL. I told God I would be still, because I knew that was the only way that I can hear, feel, smell, taste His will for me, because I needed to get out of the way and let Him do His will. So I said, Lord, I'm grateful for being in the 11th month of being still. And I'm thankful to be able to be here on November 18th, 2021, to say that. Again, 77, double sevens, double completion, twice around, twice over, completed on the lunar eclipse. He is magnificent. He is awesome. And I am grateful to be able to let Him hear these words spoken from my mouth to the ears that are on this call. May each and every one of you be blessed with His promises, because we know, having listened to those in the hot seat who were chosen by Him, we know we've been blessed. We know we are blessed, and we know that we will continue to be blessed. And again, I'm still and grateful for it. And y'all know I always say I'm better than good whenever I'm asked. And the word that Pastor chose last Sunday was better. And I said, yes, Lord, I'm still and I'm better because I'm still. And I thank you for allowing me to be able to tell you that. Thank you, Father. I thank you and grateful. And I'm smiling. I am smiling. Uh-oh. What happened?
They said the recording has started.
What happened, Lucy?
They said that the recording has started.
That meant that it had stopped somewhere. I wonder.
Yeah,
well, baby, I need to control it.
Started it again.
It's all good.
It stopped on its own because y'all are setting it on fire. So remember now, anybody who believes in God knows that the airwaves belong to who?
Man.
So you get ready to start talking about gratitude and thankfulness over a line like this with the people that show up to this place. You're not regular showing up here on a Thursday night. It's 10 o'clock, after 10 o'clock.
I don't know regular.
You couldn't possibly be regular. So I get it. It's shut off, but I'm right here to turn it back on. That was me that turned it back on. Yeah, praise God for that.
Praise Him. That was somebody clapping. Y'all better get y'all clap on. Somebody get their praise on.
There you go. And let the bells toll. Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here.
I'm thankful for all the things I had installed to me. They was worth it. It was the challenges. All of them was worth it. Because I have to laugh to keep from crying. I do. I know it. I got to get your number made. Thank you, Dad.
All right, I'm going.
All right. Dad, these big. Okay, thank you, Dad.
Okay.
All right.
Is that your father?
But yeah, it's my father.
Call him back.
Let me
talk. Since you're gonna tell everybody, Auntie Trina, bust the whole party up. Auntie Trina, I'm on the. Put him on the line. She only my niece because that's my brother. Lord have mercy. Bless God. Hey, Tracy.
Lord.
Hello. Oh. Who's this? Tracy. Oh, hey. Yes, you're on the Urban Academics Roundtable. I thought my brother was getting... Hold on one sec. Hold on. This is one of those parties. Shaquita Moore from Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Don't go anywhere, sis. Don't you go nowhere. Can you put your brother to the phone on the ear for me?
Your brother?
My brother, the one my mother pushed out of her womb before me.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you of this, Miss Patrina Reddick, but he has pushed out of the parking lot.
Oh, see how you did me? We couldn't have went that fast.
No, he did.
And we live. Y'all
he
know
did
we live, right? Yeah, you know what? He ran.
Man, he didn't even come in. He passed me something through the door.
Oh, but you let me know
he
it was
him,
though.
You
let all around. Mhm.
I couldn't leave my daddy outside knocking though.
Right.
That's not enough.
Right.
I'm very grateful
see, that
for
could have been so nice.
I know it. Because I know my daddy misses mama.
Okay, so here what you do. While we introduce some other people who are we already made it over to Midwest now. We in Detroit. Hey. So right now we got Connecticut, Virginia, D.C., New York, Massachusetts. We got South Carolina, North Carolina. What? So while we introduce some other folks, you click over and find your daddy, and you bring him back to this call. Now, love you. Hey, who's over there in Detroit? Please, call him. Call him back, yes. He's here for a reason. He touched it. And I didn't know he was there. You brought him here, so bring him back. He got something to be thankful for, too. We all do. Everybody does. And I thank God for this moment. I thank God for this witty idea that evolved over itself. And it's what we all need regularly. I thank God for Urban Academics. I thank God for Kay Harvey, my co-moderator. I thank God for Andre Evans. I thank God for Andre Davis. I thank God for all of those who have been here. Some people, like Mr. Copeland, some people have been here every single week. We're on 77 consecutive Thursdays at 9:30 on the nose, serving food, like a subliminal message that's good for the mind, body, and soul. So please share your thankful, grateful story, because I'm grateful for you. And I can't believe you're here at 10:11 on a Thursday evening. That's God. It can't be about me. So somebody help. Okay, help somebody. Please up. Please. Who? Andre.
I can't listen. Damsel in distress always catch my ears. I can't take it. Damsel in distress. I can't take it. My heart just. I guess I got a heart. Huh? I'm grateful for. I got to be grateful for that. For the call, the heart, is a beautiful thing, and definitely grateful for the heart. Me, I study Arabic, so I search deeply into, Arabic words are pregnant with meaning. So I seek deep into when it comes down to gratitude. My name is actually, I'm changing my name officially. Shakur, I always had the nickname Shakur, which most of y'all might have heard it from Tupac Shakur or his mother, Afeni Shakur, whom I knew dearly, and if he rest in peace too. But that name Shakur itself means appreciator, and so, to wear these names, to take these names on, those who appreciate, grateful, thankful. The way of the name is just to hear somebody say my name, it's a reminder of me wearing that name, and a constant reminder for me to be thankful. It says Naimatin Ali Edad, Wanaimatin Indad, meaning that God gave us existence and then sustenance within that existence. So I'm thankful for my existence first. Just existing alone is thankfulness. To wake up, just existing, because there are people that that aren't existing right now. So, and then the sustenance within the existence. The food, the drink, every little small thing. Saying a prayer for it. I don't care if it's a stick of gum. Or if you drink a sip of water. In the name of God, and you end it. And after you drink, after it goes down, I think. So it's a constant thankfulness, a constant gratitude. Because ingratitude is a form of disbelief. You're constantly ungrateful for things, because God will give you something to be grateful for if you're ungrateful. To those who are ungrateful, and I can feel even the energy of those who are ungrateful. It pushes me away. Or it's going to let me give you some sort of constant reminder at one point in time. Other times, if I ain't, I'll just, it's like I can't be around that ingratitude, Either I'm going to try to remind you, I'm going to take myself outside the company of that. It's too much, again, to be here today out of so many million people as we sat here during the COVID and watch people drop off the face of the earth, one by one, in dozens and families, just whole families being wiped out, and for us to still be here on this round table in this hot chair is definitely a feeling of gratitude. I'm grateful for all the books and all of the brothers and the kings and the queens and sisters that came up here, all of the books that I have that I was able to buy, the Letty R. Rockmans and the Jocelyn Fagans and Carla Yarbrough and the Katoras and Bryants and all of just the wonderful people who came up here to share their stories and share their books. You know, and if anybody do have a book out there that I haven't purchased, then I'll be searching and looking through the 77 to see if anybody has a book that I can, because I would like to purchase that too. Keep this thing to support everyone who comes on into this forum. It's a great forum. It's a wonderful forum. I'm very thankful for this forum. Even times when I miss it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed the forum, you know, because sometimes it'd be that day you really want to release, or after I miss one and I read or I can go back and watch the video, I'm like, oh, I would have vibed with this fella so hard. It's like you even miss it. When you miss it, you miss it. So it's I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, very thankful for everyone on this line. Just from picking up the phone saying, you know, today I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna get up here, and just from the title that you put up, between about Thanksgiving and you know, I mean, it just, you know, put things together, and you know, just to get up here right now and just to say, what are you thankful for? You know, it's you don't have to ask that right now. You know, you could be on another topic. Just to ask that alone solidifies the type of queen that you are. So I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and I'm gonna leave a little bit of space for somebody else. I'll come back. You know, I just want to. I heard Dan's on the stretch, so I just want to get some more. If I could talk forever when it comes down to being grateful. There are certain. I remember there's one ayat. I mean, there's one chapter, and it says, which of the favors of our Lord will you deny? And through the whole chapter, it'll go one page, and it'll go to another page and say, which of the favors of our Lord do you deny? It'll say, and he made you vegetables, and he made you fruits, and which of the favors of our Lord will you deny? Then it'll go to another one, just reminding you page after page of all the blessings that you get. And I love that chapter. You know, and so I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, and thank you. I appreciate this forum, and I'm going to sit back. You know, I
thank you for a mind willing to do what is right, and a mind willing to tell those who thinking me, you know, a mind willing to tell those who thinking there's no hope, that there is. Thank you for my children. And thank you for their children. So what, sweetheart?
I say you better be. Ain't no sweetheart.
You know, I'm thankful for my children. That more than anything else. And I'm thankful for my sisters and my brothers that are still here with me and that are going through it. There's those that are, and those who are doing well. I'm thankful for that. Able to help those who are in need at their round table. I'm thankful for my aunts, my uncles. I even thank for those who left the word of encouragement, those who left and went home to glory. I'm thankful for my mom who gave me life. Thank you for my father. And I just thank you for God being who he is. Because it wasn't for him, then none of us would have none of this. But he would be going on at this time now. And that's the main thing I created. Without him, none of this would be possible.
Okay.
I just thank God. Just thank you. Just very thankful. I really am.
Leonard, do you believe grateful? What's the difference between being grateful and being thankful?
Thankful is being thankful for the things that you get. Being grateful is giving them a little more incentive that it didn't have to be done, but thank God it was. Because I can be thankful for you doing something for me, but grateful for what you're doing.
It's being appreciated.
That's very appreciative for what you've done, because that is something that you didn't have to do.
Right. Like, so we should be thankful in all things, and then we're grateful when we have some kind of admiration or like some level of whatever for somebody or something, whatever. They helped us in some way that we didn't deserve, sort of like mercy.
Oh, yes. That's so true. Like I say, the grateful part is outstanding for as I'm concerned, because I look at where I was, and I'm looking at where I am, and I'm looking at where God is leading me to go. It's nothing but gratefulness in that, because it took Him to bring me to this point, to realize that it wasn't for Him, that I wouldn't have a reason to be thankful, thankful or grateful, but because of who He is, and because of what He is, and because of who He is and what He is to me. I am very grateful and thankful for all the things that have happened in my life. And that most people don't get a second chance at life. Or they'll get a second chance and make some of your mistakes good.
Well, Dad, while you're on the line, I guess I'll tell you I am very thankful and grateful for you. Not perfect, but you're mine. Good enough for me.
That is very thankful. I'm grateful for that, my sweetheart, girl. Because I know things ain't always been easy for our family, but we are able to keep our head up and are able to keep pushing on. And the fact that we are there.
Temporary layout. We be happy we got them.
Good times, hey.
Now, somebody
Them locals should have caught that. Y'all would have been kicked out my studio.
So this is a father-daughter? It's a father and a daughter on the phone, Patrina?
Yes.
It's a daughter and a father?
Yes. Bio daddy daughter.
Now see, as being the man, who's run, who's been in supporting, promoting responsible fatherhood for 20+ years, that's gratitude right there. Just to hear, and what you just did when you told her to put him on the phone, that's a beautiful thing right there. Because we need more my daddy stories, and this is one of them. My dad was on the urban. He was on the hot shit. He came in. He jumped in there on online. And he's in the segment of it too. We need more of my daddy stories. So it's a beautiful thing for this to have.
The hell down.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing to have. To be able to have to call, be able to grateful to be able to call your father, be able to call a father, have a father to call. It's
You're
a
right.
beautiful thing.
You're right, but my daddy still needs to sit the hell down, okay? He old.
Oh.
See, that's God telling my daddy to listen to what I'm telling him.
Another thing about being grateful. Another thing about being grateful, you're grateful whether it's desirable or if it's undesirable. It's like you give the recognition to God, you recognition of God's blessings in any situation,
Yeah, I do. Because I'm telling you, when you done live the life that I've lived, and my Auntie Trina can contest to what I'm telling you, it ain't nobody but God. Like, I've even seen her, like, out of her element. But when I tell you God will shine a light in the darkest situation, I've seen it so many times. Nobody can tell me God ain't real. Nobody can tell me you can't beat anything. You can't make me believe my God ain't bigger than everything going on in the world right now. You just can't do it. But it just comes to the fact where you got to love people for who they are and stop trying to love people for who you want them to be, and it makes loving so much easier.
That's right. That's what's beautiful. That's what I believe is when you I think gratitude is somewhere in line with like humility. Like people, sometimes my voice can escalate. Anybody who knows me, really knows me, knows my voice can escalate, right? But my heart is always for what's fair and what's just. And God knows that, and I know God knows that. So I walk in it. I have a story. I know it's real. Because I don't entertain anything other than that. So if somebody says something to me, and I'm like, whatever, you can take that and give it to whoever it was meant for, because it wasn't meant for me. And I don't know how that's supposed to come out with people. So I don't know. I'm thankful and grateful for people who can say what they have to say in this environment and still land together. Like, we can't do this by ourselves. We need one another. So you have to find a way to do what we are to do. Like, there are going to be no jobs whether you got a vaccine or not. If you don't know how to make money on your own, you better learn.
Well, you said a mouthful on that one, though, Steph.
Amen. Well, Dad, I can't hear that you need to roll up your car windows.
My windows are up, baby.
Oh, it sounds like there's some wind somewhere.
But yeah.
Hold on, man. Is that better?
Yes, something on me.
Miss.
Yeah, go ahead. I was just going to say thank you for joining us here at the Hot Seat Roundtable Special Edition number 77. Right now we have my daughter and Pop, Dad, having a conversation, which is Tina's brother, which we are blessed to have. Thank you for joining us. And for those who have just joined us, just a quick update to let you know what the conversation is having and taking place at this particular time at 10:30. Is it 10:30? On the 18th of November. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. We are so grateful. Yeah. And we are having a conversation about being grateful and thankful. And I know when I'm grateful each and every day, I love to breathe, exhale. Important to me. Breath.
It better be, because without it, you ain't alive.
Yeah, breathe. How about that? I'm grateful.
It's important. No, I need that. Yes. Please take my breath away. Just don't take it all. Please and thank you. I need that. I don't know what you did, but you did that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because that win was not it. I can't really hear you screaming like I wanted to.
No, I understand. I very understand. But like I say, with all 8 children of mine, all of y'all are individuals, but collectively you're all mine.
Yeah, we're individually crazy. You have 8 crazy children. 8 out of 8 ain't bad, ain't it?
Oh, ain't bad.
You did good.
But I would change not one of you for nobody else's child.
You can't. That's not how life works, man. You get what you get.
Yeah, that's true.
Take it.
I want to take it because you're mine.
Yeah, you have no choice. You did this to us, remember?
Right.
This was your decision. Not mine.
But you got to remember, sweetheart, that everybody don't take care of what belongs to them.
You're right there, and that's why I've always told you I'm grateful, because I do see, how it is with a female who really don't get love from a man, because normally they look for it elsewhere. So I'm grateful, and I'm thankful, but it just is what it is. You have 8 crazy children, but 8 out of 8 ain't bad. You didn't do nobody no different. You did everybody the same. Let's move.
Hey, that's it. That's for real though. That's it.
Well, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it how it comes. We're gonna laugh about that thing because everything's gonna be all right.
Quita.
Yes, ma'am.
Shaquita.
Yes, ma'am.
Shaquita, we got a bunch of people on the phone, right? And I don't want to lose a certain person from Detroit, but I want to tell you real quick before I let her come on the line and tell us what's going on in Detroit. Auntie Niecy's on the line too. So hold on, Quita and Leonard. Don't go nowhere because it's 3 of y'all now. So it's 4 of us. How about that? Hold on. Hold on. Lady Tracy, is that you from Detroit, my sister?
It is. Hello.
Oh, my beautiful baby. It is Thursday, November 18, 2021, and you are at the Urban Academics Roundtable, and I don't begin to know what Thanksgiving or what gratitude means for you right now, but I know you do, so the hot seat is yours.
I'm going to cry. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for my grandchildren to be alive. I'm grateful for the man that killed my daughter to have received life in prison. I'm grateful for you and my brother for getting me through a lot of this because I would have given up. So I'm grateful to you and my brother. I had a lot of loss this past year, my dad, then my daughter, then my mom. But I'm grateful that I'm still here and I'm able to take care of my grandchildren. And I know it's going to get better.
That's right.
I had surgery yesterday. I pulled through. So I'm grateful again. And I always thank God. And I'm going to start talking because I'm going to cry.
Yes, Lord. Yeah. But Miss Nancy, I just say I thank God for your strength. Because a lot of people that face the things you face and still can't smile, still can't walk, don't have a reason, no purpose, but God didn't see fit. Their strength is beyond me. And I'm so, so sorry for all your losses, and may God continue holding you and comforting you in the palm of his hand, because I know you need all the love you can get right now, because that's some hurtful stuff. Loss is never easy, but you have to keep moving because your grandkids need you more than that grief level. You got to let go. At least they're in a better place than us. You see what we're going through. So you just got to keep pushing for them. But I know it hurts. And it's no words that'll change the way you feel, because nothing can change that hole in your heart. But them grandkids can fill it with something else. You understand? It gets better from here. It just hurts for a little while, but it gets better. Just wake up every day just looking for another day. Don't go too far ahead. Don't go too far back.
Yep, I do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Again, those who are here on the hotline, in the hot seat, you
Tracy
all are chosen, and we thank God for you. Lady Tracy, prayer has been with you and your family, and we bless you this evening. Thank you for having the courage to share. Come tonight. And those who are here feel your presence, and ask God for your coverage. In Jesus' name. Thank you, Lord.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
This is a beautiful space. It is beautiful. I thank God for it. It's a beautiful, beautiful space.
And I thank you all too. I'm sorry I didn't. I'm thankful for you all in this communication. So I'm thankful, and I thank all of you.
Thank you.
Amen.
Miss Tracy, I promise you I'll keep you in my prayers every day. I can't even imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Strength, baby. Keep pulling it off. It off.
Most of us have to laugh just to keep from crying.
Oh, I laugh all the time, too. I'm telling you, need it. Laughter is good for the soul.
Me too.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You got to laugh.
Yeah, you got to keep that.
Laugh through
right.
the tears, laugh through the pain, laugh through the rain. Just keep laughing.
Mm-hmm. I looked into that too, the joy and all the blessings and laughter, and even you lubricate your eyes when you start tearing up and crying. The beauty even lubricates to that degree. Muscle, stomachs, the stomach muscles, everything. It works. Works for you. Yeah. And even a smile is charity. And a smile is charity. You gave somebody something, so that's a beautiful thing. To always smile.
And it's definitely contagious. Yeah. That's amazing. God is definitely in the blessing business. That He is. Auntie Niecy. You said Auntie Niecy was here?
I saw her enter. Hold on. Let's see. Where she go? You know how Niecy is. You know how she
went to sleep. Yeah.
She's not asleep.
Auntie getting up there.
She just listening.
She's go bed. She being quiet.
She's not asleep though. Hey, Dre, you here from Boston? Let's hear from Beantown.
Hey. I got a lot to be thankful and grateful for. So, thankful for my career. Thankful for my daughter who's coming up for Thanksgiving. She's flying in from Chicago next week. So I'm thankful, grateful for that. I had a loss in my family, but, it was time, there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm just thankful in general, basically, for everything, because whatever doesn't hurt you, whatever doesn't kill you, just makes you stronger, That's just where I'm at right now, but I'm pretty much thankful and grateful for everything. Be here another day, another year. So, but yeah, just in general, pretty much.
A lot of us is losing, and I've lost a lot of people. I was just at a vigilance yesterday. It's just friends that'll call you up and say, they having a vigilant for such and such today, man. It's gonna be right behind the Elks or something. Those friends that do that, because I was on my way to New York and I was, it turned around and I was like, wow, man, thanks, And then when we got there, his father showed up and he just was grateful for all of us being there. So for each one people that do that and look out and want you to be there for that love and support in times of need and greed. Greed. Times of need. It's essential. And it was very nice to hear the father speak out the way that he did. Even, it was his son that went. It was all a shock to us again. We get these shocking news of brothers we grew up with most of our lives, if not all of our lives. And we get to hear it. And a lot of times it comes right across Facebook. Sometimes, sometimes I'll go on there and I'll just look and I'll just leave Facebook quick. And I already know it when I go back up there. I already know it. It's like I don't even got to read it. It's like you almost can feel it. So, and I've watched people lose people on Facebook and people lose their own lives on Facebook saying they were in the hospital and they were down to, coming down to this, telling everybody to pray for them, and then you didn't hear from them again. So it's been a trying year, 21. lost a lot of people, father figures, mother figures. And the main thing is, like, knowing that I'm thankful that I understand life, that God said every soul is going to taste of death. So it's just, we're going to be on the other side, so don't grieve too long. Don't stress yourself out, depress yourself. If you believe in God, then know that He's told us that we're going to be tested by loss of wealth. We're going to be tested by loss of family, loved ones, by loss of a lot of different things. It's a test, you know, and so we have to endure and, you know, and get through the test. But, you know, usually grieving days for us, about 40 days, you can grieve up to then, and then after that, you should you should be going back into, you know, into your normal ways and normal life again, because again, it can get overwhelming and it can cause trauma. It can go into toxic stress, and then, like she said, the sister said, it's a good thing that she got support and people that reached out. You know, because it's hard to go through things like that on your own. You know, and most of us went through trauma, so we have to reach out to one another, man, in times of loss, and just be that love and that support. Call them up, and don't wait. Don't let, like, you know, just because, you know, let a month go by and then you're thinking everybody's cool. You got to call them up and check up on them. You all right, girl? You know, and you know, as everything, you know, I know you're feeling. I'm feeling the same way about somebody else. So, and us brothers, same way. Always constantly calling each other and checking up on each other. Even if we don't answer, call up and then leave a text or something. You know, I was just thinking about you whenever you get the text. I know you stay busy. Just know I love you, and then you can reach out for me, reach out to me. You know, I know your loss, I know your pain. I'm gonna help you get through it. I'm here for you. And that's all. You know, that's what keeps us keeping on. You know, and get the sister, man, virtual hug for, you know, your losses, and keep you in prayer. I would ask that you all do the same for me.
Amen. Absolutely.
Amen. Amen. That's sweet. I love it. Cool. Thanksgiving. What is that? People think it's about food, and it is. Like, we're serving food right now, and if you had gotten here by like 9 o'clock, like me and Dre from Boston and Kay from New Haven, you would have been here for the green room. But no, you got here at 9:30. But no, you were late. You got here early, so you understand. Help us understand what goes on in the green room.
You got to come early. And we are grateful to be here this evening. Special edition 77. Can you say 77? 77 weeks. That's phenomenal. That's God. That's greatness. That's God.
Yes.
Surely. That's God. And we're grateful. Yes, so grateful. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Speak up. What you grateful for? Here we are 1 week before the Thanksgiving Day. But we are thankful and grateful today, the present. Speak now. Forever hold your peace. Closed mouths do not get fed.
That's one of my slogans now. Watch it. I might have to get that one copywritten.
It's already there.
Start taking folks to court. Hey, that's copywritten. Dude, thankful for your ears to be able to hear what's going on. Your hands to be able to hold the phone. Your feet to walk the board. Your eyes, man. Come on. For having two of everything, you lose one, you still got another one. It's everything, man. For the scab, like sometimes I get a cut and I see a scab on it by the end of the day, and I'll be like, wow, if I could see that under a microscope, that is great. That is gratitude right there, because your body, God made your body submit to his will. He made it submit to his will. You ain't tell your body to heal. At the end of the day, you cut yourself like, you sort of cut, but at the end of the day, and it was open, and at the end of the day, you got a scab going over it. Your body is healing by itself. And that, the beauty just in that, seeing the scab, like, wow, man, scab on it already. Blood stopped. My body's working. All praises to the Most High. Little smallest things that are huge. It's the gratitude, man. The smallest things that are huge. If you have people that are diabetic, it's hard to heal. I've been around people come out of diabetic comas and they get cuts and stuff and open wounds for months, and it's worse and terrible. So for you to just in a matter of a day, and within a day, have something to heal on your body is a blessing in itself, you know. So it affects everything. Gratitude.
Well, be grateful for the little things. They can be patience. More important than the greater things.
Grateful for patience, because without that, man, hurt.
Gratitude.
And gratitude.
Gratefulness.
It's too much. Just a whole what's the name in itself. Too much to be grateful for. Can't count them. It's uncountable.
How about like a Thanksgiving memory, like what Quita came in to do? She came in to talk about her grandmother, who happens to be my mother. She really did. And then I got her, and what's happening here? Those of you who just got here, thank God for you. But if you're just getting here, you missed some stuff. You can't wait till this go live next week. This is already, and I'm telling you, we got a whole new group of people here now. So when they call me and say, "Have you finished?" No, we're not finished. We're just getting started. So this is a celebration of
Thanksgiving and gratefulness.
Thanksgiving. And it's timely. It's Thanksgiving.
That's thankful. This evening, the present. This evening. 11:49. No, 10:49. 50 p.m.
I'm thankful for them butt whippings my mama used to give me. I'm thankful for all them different switches and all the different things she used to use. Thankful for making me go out there and pick my own switch. We get to talk about for years. We get around each other. Everybody get to talk about their mom, their stories about getting disciplined. And you come to find out you got a lot in common when it comes down to your mama loving you and your daddy loving you enough, to discipline you, and you appreciate it. really appreciate it now. All of us express our appreciation. But we were mad at the time. But we had to understand that, you know, we running towards the big fire. Our mothers will snatch us back and smack our hands. We get that punishment because she's trying to save us from running into she give us the small punishment by smacking our hands, trying to save us from running into the big fire, the big punishment. You know, and then later on in life, when you see her, that's really what it's all about. She's just trying to help you and get you through life, and you realize all of that, how off the chain you was when you start having your kids and you see how they were. And, you know, that thankfulness, that parent, the thankfulness that comes from being raised from your parents and that you see today as you raise your children is incredible. It's beautiful. A lot of these kids today, they don't understand, man. Shoot, you know, they got DCF and stuff, and they, you know, and all these places that kids calling cops on their own parents and all this stuff now, you know. But back in our days, you already know what it was. Dad put it down.
They're going to wake up and say, "Oh, I'm my parent. Who is that? That's my parent. That's my mama. That's my dad." I know I do. I look in the mirror and I say, "Oh, mama, that's you. That's your body. That's your voice. That's your laughter." I done changed into my mama. And I'm thankful. Absolutely. And they're going to wake up, all our children, one day they're going to do the same thing. Wake up. Yeah. I'm my daddy. Yeah. That's my daddy saying that.
Yeah. Grateful.
Right. That's right. I love the gratitude of a whooping of a good whooping. Everybody grateful, man. Everybody. I'm like, look at that. How can you be grateful for getting whipped on, right? That's it.
It was all in love, because you know it was coming from love.
There you go. The intent. And so when things happen to us, things happen to us in life, we can't get mad at the Most High because, you know, we get that little spanking. It's that love, you know. We get that hand smacked so that we don't run into the bigger fire. We get that small smack in the hand. Yeah, so we have to be patient. You know that there's a greater day coming. You know, we strive hard for that day. We all don't go the same way. What's horrific about dying is mostly when people aren't prepared for it, or because it happens all of a sudden. But when you're prepared for it, it takes it a little more easy in the way that it happens a lot of times. But you know, the body again, you know, once the soul is out the body, it's gone. No matter what you do to the body after, or you know, or even during the time, a lot of people don't even feel it when they go. We don't know, you know. No, so and reading the good book, the good books, you know, God says how He takes the soul at night. I mean, you know, He takes the soul, and then in the morning, you know, some of them He keeps, and others He put back in the body. So some people every morning as soon as I open my eyes up, knowing that verse right there, some soul He keeps, and others He returns to the body. When I wake up, as soon as I wake up, all praises due. Another glorious day of life. Because I know that He's kept some souls that day. Tomorrow, He will keep some souls. You know, because you know, as we know, you know, they say every 2 seconds somebody passes away. So we got to look at life. We got to look at death. Look at both. Don't look at it as good. Don't look at it as bad. Look at it as something that God has decreed that He's going to put upon us all. And I know it's easier said than done. And I've lost many, and I've grieved many a day. Most time by myself, because I like to be strong in front of women and children. I tell other men to do that, to be strong for them. Times of grief and things, you know, we try to kind of like, we go off on our own, kind of grieve on our own, you know, just try to be there for them, be strong for them. They see the men breaking down more than the women and the children. They break down, or they may break down more, or you have to be there for them more. And I know everybody, you know, grieve different. You know, some men can grieve harder than women, or women can grieve harder than men, but it is a process to be respected. But when you wake up in the morning, just know that your soul has been placed back, and that, you know, you have another glorious day of life. This is how it's a birthday for all of us every day. Gratitude.
Is Denise right? Is Denise right on the line? Denise? Easy? No? Hello?
Hello.
Denise? Nisi? No? Kay? Dre?
I'm here.
Who's on the line?
I'm on the line.
So, Nisi, you're not here on the line?
Wait, how's she going to say she ain't on the line?
I'm
like
saying,
kids going to the court
not, right.
saying, my mama said she's not home.
I know, that's right. Thank you, Jesus. I thank you for silliness in the middle of the night. You know, and people always ask, why is it so late? It should be like happy hour, like at 6 o'clock. I said, well, it is if you're in L.A. or Vegas or where else are people over there? We have someone in, what is that up there? Not in Washington, but Oregon. I couldn't get it.
Yeah,
I don't see Oregon in the house. Somebody who knows. I see, Nisi, are you there? I don't know where she's at, but I see somebody from Alabama, and I know they got something they thankful for. So take this hot seat, please.
Go ahead and put me on the spot, why don't you? I'm thankful for all the years that I spent in the kitchen with my mother prepping for Thanksgiving. And I learned all the old recipes, and I'm able to now sit in the kitchen with my own children and teach them those same recipes. And I know someday my grandchildren will use those same recipes on Thanksgiving.
And that's life.
That's life.
I mean, that's one thing. I mean, I'm glad I woke up on the side of the land of the living. Everybody's had some loss this year, so to make it to this point and still have your right mind and decent health, that's really all we really need.
Right.
I had COVID, I overcame it, and I'm just really thankful for being here. It didn't have to be.
You say you passing the
recipes
down? You passing the recipes down to the kids?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's writing a recipe book.
That's generational eating.
Dre, you'll be able to buy her book, her recipe book, when she writes
we didn't get them down. Each of them know what they're good at.
Kay know I'm going with it. Kay smart. Get my recipe game on. Look, that's generational eating. Everybody talking about generational wealth. That's generational eating.
Yeah.
We're going to eat for generations, but everybody know how to cook.
Wealth, absolutely.
Right, how about the food of it? That's right.
Dude, that's self-sufficiency right there. We did that in the fatherhood, and, we had today, I said, today, I remember me and my son, today I'm going to teach you how to make a sandwich. And the way I taught him how to make it, anytime the football game and anything come on, oh, son, what about, make me a sandwich, the game about to come on. You know how to make it the way I taught him. And that's the beauty, kids, you teach them how to do things, man, and then they find the joy in it, doing it for you, like you do for your parents. Like, wow, you fed me all these years. Thankful to the Most High for giving me this day to be able to feed you, be able to get you something to drink, to be able to, take care of you, do something for you. All these years you've done for me. I know I can never repay you. But thank God He allowed me to do as much as I can for you. To honor your parents. Thankful to be able to do the things that God tell you to do in the Bible, in the book, the Quran, the Injil, the scrolls, wherever your belief lies at, to be able to just, to do the things that God's told you to do, asked you to do in this life, because you got a free will to do whatever you want to do, but to choose that good, be able to choose the good. And sometimes we have to go through something in order to get to something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And so, and he knows, we're patient, but our intentions are there, and, definitely grateful for that. But that's it. That's great to teach the kids how to cook. After we did that, we took them all to the we took all the kids, Father's Dad's Day out, 50 kids, 50 fathers, went out to the store and bought bread and cheese and tomatoes and lettuce and let all the kids make all the food. And we ate at Lake Compounds and all the parks. We used to do that, let the kids make it. Self-sufficiency, sitting there, all the fathers happy, smiling, like, wow, this is beautiful. Making our kids feeding us now.
Yeah,
so to say that and share that story was thank you. It brings me back to things, I do with fathers and their sons and daughters.
Yeah.
Tradition. Legacy.
That's right. The taste food. Some people ain't got no taste. You see what they say when you get that COVID? What they say? Your taste bud go, take the taste away. You can't taste the food, taste blame, all that. That give you thankful. Make you thankful you got taste. Like what? Take my taste away? Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me? You telling me I can't taste nothing?
That's true. I know it's true.
So. And ailments. Some ailments do that. So people can be thankful, man. I don't care how much spice you put on it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's so true. One day I went to urgent care. It was not too long ago, and people kept coming up to the counter saying, I don't have any sense of taste and I can't smell. I don't have any sense of taste and I have a fever. I heard it so many times. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave right now and I'll go somewhere else. I'm like, these people got COVID. I'm about to go.
All the signs. Ain't that something? Senses, losing some of your senses, the 5 senses you've been given, taste, touch, smell, all your senses, just the senses, smallest things is incredible. Smallest things. I was watching a lady today. Exercise with no arms and no legs. She got like she's cut off at the knee and cut off right at the elbow, and she's exercising like crazy. I had to put the love up there. I'm just like, look at the motivation of those who don't have limbs. Just their motivation alone. Like, this is all love. Like, look at this. I seen a father doing the same thing, bouncing around with his baby, and then they just showed him on the tambourine, on the jumping, whatever they call it. And he's jumping up and down, trampoline. So, yeah, I got tongue twisted. So now the baby goes in the air. You see the baby smile. He go up in the air, come back down. And you see the father's head come up. He smug that down. And they wide in the frame. And the father ain't having no arms and no legs. Just bouncing around with his baby, having a ball. Okay. And hadn't nothing, and the baby, was still young, baby. So he just had the baby. No arms, no legs. So I'm like, man, we out here complaining about stuff. Look at somebody's doing worse if you think you're doing bad.
Yeah.
Too much to be grateful for. It's too much. The advancement of medicine, the things that happen, even after George Flores. Look at the taking down all these statues. This racism. That one thing causing another good effect, causing something else good. Take them down, kids. They still taking them down. Still taking these statues down now. Finally, our history, what we've been waiting for years, telling them that, and they didn't listen to our cry. Didn't listen to us. Didn't listen. All we had to stand there in front of people and talk about this, right in front of people. Watch them roll their eyes at us and tell us we liars, and seeing them talking, putting their nose up and everything. Then finally, Here we go. You know, the beauty, and we get to see it though. Even the people that got to see Obama, 100 years old, and that I love that when the president brought him into the White House, 100 years old. They got to see a president, and he got to meet him. You know, Obama's like, you're 100 years old, you gonna meet me. You live to be 100, you gonna meet me, because I know what you went through. I love that. That's what I was in. I was like, wow, the tears, the joy of that. They waited 100 years, didn't die. God kept them alive 100 years to see a first black president.
Yeah.
To see that. His mama didn't even make it. She just almost made it and passed before that. You know, I was just like so many things I was so grateful to see and still is, just from the ripple effect of things. Even Tiana Taylor, you know, look at the laws that came out of what she just happened. Sad that you have to sacrifice in order to get the laws, but it's good that women and men are stepping up to make programs, and, you know, moms against drunk driving, and, you know what I'm saying, somebody going to say something and do something to create something like what we're doing right now. Somebody said, look, I'm going to create something. We ain't going to just be out here on the phone. I'm creating a forum. COVID ain't stopping me. I'm going to create something. I'm going to make sure I keep it going every week. And that's a beautiful thing. That's consistency. That's motivation. That's what brings greatness. You don't have to go for the goal. It'll bring it.
COVID allowed us a time to sit back and experience and work and plan with our creativity. I've never seen so many new businesses and new ideas and new things happen until we was sat down with the COVID. It wasn't, COVID was horrible, but it did some good too. You know, it woke us up a little bit.
Absolutely. You got to see the gratitude. You got to have gratitude through it all. Because it's in God's decree. If it decreed, He decreed it to happen during our time. Just like He decreed it to happen during the times of some of our ancestors. They went through plagues and went through. Look what the time of you. We thinking we going through plagues. I seen a meme that had Pharaoh up there, and he was like, "Oh yeah." Y'all think, Pharaoh was like one plague, and y'all crying. You know, they had the 10 plagues. They came in and the lotus and all that, you know. So I'm looking at it like, wow, look at that. You know. And so, you know, you're right. So much the gratitude that, because even during this time, so it was good for a lot of people. It broke a lot of people, and it helped. It made a lot of people rich at the same time. People got rich during this time, and some people it broke during this time. And so, but through it all, we still have to be grateful. We still have to be grateful and know that, you know, again, that, you know, this is something that was decreed during our time, and we have to get through it the best way to keep our faith. Don't give up that faith. We get through it. We got advancement. We got doctors. We get through it, inshallah, God willing. But it helps people to get back on their square. It got America clean America up, didn't it? Everything got to be clean, sanitized, cleaned up, shut down every place that was unsanitary. And it was, you know, and some of them places was on their last leg already. A lot of mom and pop stores shut down. And that's what we was talking, had a discussion today about some of them that we're going to go out and show our support and help them, you know, help them, give them ways and new ways, like she just said, being innovative and finding new ways, because you still have people out here still trying the old ways, and sooner or later it's just a matter of time before they close down. So then our help is go over there and share the knowledge, you know. Some of these store owners. That's stressful. That's trauma by itself, to have that something that you own for 30, 40 years, and then one plague comes, it banks, shuts right down in a matter of months. It's over, you know. Or lose a house.
Yeah, it may not feel good at the time, but it also make them think, okay, now what are we going to do? Maybe they spent 34 years every day in that business and never once took a vacation. You know, maybe they'll realize like, hey, I'm relaxed now. I haven't done this in a very long time.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, sometimes that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the goodness come out of things. That's why I tell people the experience of it all, it's some good in it. It's some good through the experience of it all. You're going to find it. It's going to be there for you. You might not see it even at the time you're going through it, but after it's over and you look back, you know, you may see it then. Or like you said, you know, either way. But you always get something through the experience of it.
I tell you what, COVID is not over by a long shot, but you know, you have not the vaccinated and those that choose not to. Whatever it is that we have to go through with educating our kids, but we all are still here for some real purpose, and I'm so grateful to have you all here on the line. There are so many people here. I know my sister is here, and she's been kicked off, and she missed Quita and Leonard, and that was so sweet, but there's so many more people here. Neethi, if you're still on the line, are you there? I might have fallen asleep. Are you there? I see her twice. So I don't know. She's been trying, and she texted me saying, I can't get through, but I see her. I see her here. But those of you who, I don't even know how to, there's no encouragement needed. Like, there's no, like, Dre kept saying, King Dre kept saying, there's so much to be grateful for. There's too much to be grateful for. Like, so I'm in that vein, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be on the other side of, I don't even know what to call it, but so much loss, like loss that it didn't have nothing to do with stuff. You know what I mean? It didn't, you know, a repossession of a car, no. A foreclosure, no. But like your heart ripped out your chest, and you don't have the capacity to put it back together. Even if you were a surgeon, we had a doctor on last week. We had several doctors all October and most of November was all doctors, medical health, and we didn't even plan that. That's how I know this is God's platform, because we planned October, you know, but we didn't plan like a swipe, a sweep of it. We didn't. And so that's just the truth of it. That's how you be transparent. But we are here because he said so. And that's all I can say is I'm glad about it. But, you know, just because he said so, I'm glad about it. I really am. And I'm glad and thankful for each of you. There are some people here on this line. There's a little sweetheart from Mount Vernon, money-making Mount Vernon, New York on the line. So if you are still here, please, by all means, take the hot seat. Money earning, my bad.
Yeah,
money-making Manhattan, money earning Mount Vernon.
I'm being corrected and thankful about it.
That's the love right there, right? I ain't gonna let you keep going on. Running around with that.
Right.
You guys so love. Yeah. Money earned. That's my man Heavy D. That's my man Heavy D area out there. Talked to Heavy D before he passed away. He said the time of light-skinned brothers is back in and passed away. Ain't that something? Wow. But leaving their marks, man. One of the beauties. I even went out to Biz Marquee when they had his vigilante. They gave him a street name. I said, look at that. So many people. Al Sharpton came to Biz Marquee's funeral. And he said, I don't go to funerals because folks be lying about folks. I don't want to get up here and be lying about how folks, you know, how they was living when I know they really wasn't living that way. I don't like funerals no more. So he got up there, but he said he came to Biz Marks, man, and he gave it up because Biz was a really good dude, man. He really, you know, to know about people, sometimes you got to go to a funeral and you learn a little more about them. Say, wow, you know, I didn't know that, you know, and here. But Biz left his street. I went out there to his house, to his place where he grew up at. took a picture in front of the street sign, and I seen all the people out there talking about him, and Cool V was telling his story. And so it was very beautiful, man. You know, he left a dance too, the Bismarck. He danced and left a street, and they, you know, left a street in left his mark in this earth. He left his mark, and that was big. It was always about in the industry. The industry can break you. That industry is vicious. That music industry is vicious. Trust me, I've been around it a lot, and I know how they get down. And it's only a loan that they're giving you. You got to pay that loan back. They give you $200,000 to get on $1 million. Trust me, you're gonna have to pay that back. So your time is if you ain't getting it and you ain't selling, you're gonna be working hard. Trust me. So it's for him to be the way that he was in that industry and very humorous, stayed humorous and helping people and all of that. And he did a lot of stuff for free just to get his name out there. He was doing stuff for people for free. You know, Lil Wayne did the same thing. I tell people sometime in the business, give some of that away, promotion. Let people promote it. Get it out there first. Get it way out there, man. Have somebody put it on. Somebody say, oh, did you see the thing he was wearing? You know, give it away. Give it to the star, wherever you can get to wear it. You know, we always try to sell. When you give, what's the blessing of giving? That's good. You're grateful that God, you know, allowed you to have a clothing store or something. Give something away and watch how it come back. And we know about giving. The good book tells us about it. You know, so we constantly do it. We'll see it. We reap what we sow. So, you know, it's good to see brothers.
And what you're saying, King Jerry, is so absolutely vital because as you're speaking, and I'm saying here at the Roundtable, it's the same exact thing. You know, these stories will go on and be heard forever. And so as those folks who have gone on beyond, they left their mark, but so are everyone who has been at this hot seat. Same exact thing, same exact power, same exact opportunity for the stories and lives are now ingrained. If we think about it, I mean, right now we're living it in the present. We have no control over how many people are going to hear it in the future, but we know that they will be talking about chosen visionaries, 10, 15, 20 years from now. We may not be around to hear it, but we are making the same kind of history right here every Thursday. And it's just amazing. It's just beautiful that every week we're able to have this chance to be able to learn and be fed and nurtured and just given just so much knowledge. And it's such a wonderful, wonderful place to be. And yes, we thank God that we have this opportunity, this venue. A lot of times, we're always talking about the folks who have the notoriety and who have gone on. But right now, we have the notoriety right here within this platform that is being built right here. And so as we, think about how to make sure that whatever, if there's any kind of monetary gifts that come from that to the generations that will be able to, reap that. It's just a beautiful thing, and we know that that's what's happening. We're building a wealth that it's just going to be. It's just going to be. Just going to be. Those same kinds of stories, you as you speak, we have them right here at the Urban Academic Roundtable. And we have to make sure that those stories continue to be spoken and heard. So speak up, those who are on the line. Speak up and share your story.
May I share a little bit, please?
Please do. Who is this?
This is Lady Roz from New York.
Thank you, Lady Roz.
Yeah. Well, good evening. God bless you. God bless everyone. Blessings to everyone. Peace. Thank you. The king in the hot seat. I'm enjoying the king tonight. The seat is on fire. He got the seat lit.
Well, let that burn. I caught it. See, they were supposed to test that earlier one and they missed it. But I caught that one. We in the studio any minute now. Here we go.
It's really, which is good. It's good to hear. And I just have we all have so many memories, and I wanted to tell King, we would get told, I'm not whipping you for what you did. I'm whipping you because you lied. And that was my best one. I was really laughing at that, but all of the things that I've heard that have been said have been wonderful. I would just like to take a scripture or two with you, if you don't mind. And it's Psalm 103, verses 1 to 6. It says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgives all your iniquities, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with steadfast love and mercy, who satisfies you with good, so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. The Lord works righteousness and justice for all who are oppressed." And then it goes on to say, Psalm 100, the first through the fifth verse, the Psalm for giving thanks. It says, "Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with singing. Know that the Lord, he is God. It is he who made us, and we are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him. Bless his name. For the Lord is good. His steadfast love endures forever, and his faithfulness to all generations." And then my favorite, "Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. For his steadfast love endures forever." That's Psalm 107 and the first verse. And I thank God for the word that we have in all of our holy books, in the Quran, in the Bible, and the Talmud, and all the books that talk about the love of our God. And I remember being a child. My mom said we were born in the church. So I'll just get church on you for a minute. We had something back in the day called testimony service, and they required that the children had to, at least in our we had to testify too. So we get up and say, "Giving honor to God, who is the head of my life, giving honor to the pastor, giving honor to all the saints and friends. I thank the Lord for my life, health, and strength. I thank you for waking me up this morning." And we went on and on and on, and then we ended with, "Pray my strength in the Lord." And then when we got older, we had to preface it with a song. But I think about those mysteries, and I think that we were taught to be thankful for what we had. And I think sometimes we didn't even realize that we didn't have, because what we were given was given to us with love. And so I'm thankful for all the love that I received in all of the years, the hard lessons, the good lessons, the fun lessons, but just all of the love. And I thank you for, and I thank God for you having the Urban Academics Roundtable, the feast, and the hot seat every week, and just giving us a place to come to where we can come and dine together in an atmosphere of love, in a positive, nourishing environment that nourishes not only our ears, but our body, our soul, and our spirit. Thank you so much for that. And so I would just tell you thank you for allowing me to have something to say. And I just want us to, I'm going to break the phone now. So I'm sorry, but I apologize. But I wanted to say one more thing. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful, blessed Thanksgiving. And know that, I love you all. And God bless you. Thank you.
Blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Love.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Amen.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
Good song.
Yeah. I'm grateful.
Thankful.
Appreciative.
Happy.
Joyful.
Available.
Loving.
Brave.
Courageous.
Appreciative.
Cheerful.
Flexible. And I see my sister on this call again. I'm so sorry for the shower because I love these word showers. They are all that. And the first time we ever did it, the whole roundtable changed. I'm telling you, it did. It went to a whole nother levels. I love them, but my sister just got out the hospital, and if she's on this line, she needs to say something. Hold on. Niecy, are you here?
Yes.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. She been on and off, kicked off, and all that. We don't be kicking my sister off. They kicked her off. She said, I can't get in. I said, please don't go to sleep because I know this call needs you. I know it does. So I'm going to shush and let my sister, Niecy, the one I share the room with, my whole life, the hot seat is yours.
She know how to put you on the spot.
My phone is really cutting up. It's cutting off, and I heard every word that was said, but you guys just couldn't hear me. It's bugging out big time.
We hear you now.
Yeah.
So welcome home, Niecy. We're glad that you're in your bed and that you are recuperating and God in your comfort.
I gotta go see them doctors tomorrow. They better not be trying to poke me and stuff. But other than that, I'm doing all right. Coming along just fine.
That's what I'm talking about. Something that we can eat. That's right now. I was just there.
And for those of you who
don't get me started. I'm like, that's now faith. Talking about I'm coming along just fine. I can take those words. I'm coming along just fine. That is one hand. That is 5 words that made a full sentence, and I can take that and run with it. I swear I can. I am, as a matter of fact. I already have, or I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying. So I'm thankful for that.
And I was going to say also, for those who were not on a couple of weeks ago, we had King Wright, who is the husband of Lady Wright tonight. Lady Nisi, and it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love story that he shared with us. And so we're grateful to have you here with us this evening, the other half, even though you were on that night as well, having had surgery. Bravery. You talk about brave. Ding, 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 ding. Brave. On the call.
I was refusing to give up. I was like, I wish I could let them know that I can hear them well. They just can't hear me. It hung up, I call right back. Hung up and call right back. Hung up, I text. Hung up, can't get through it. Keep taking me off. It keep taking me off. And then before I even got back in this last time, it was telling me that I had the wrong numbers. I said, look, one thing I can deal with is numbers. It's in my head so deep that I probably could say it backwards. I don't doubt it so much. But I was like, here, I'm on.
Persistence. Beautiful. So we're grateful for family, because that's what we all are. Family here. My family has been here. We've had family members of family members here. It's just one big, wonderful family, and we're grateful for it. Grateful. Thank you. Lord.
It's good. It's good, but I understand why they would interrupt our Wi-Fi and play with the line all night, because there is a whole big chunk of green space, which means I have memory in this platform, so maybe they're saying I don't really have my computer, but this is not my computer. This is supposed to be, something in the cloud or whatever, but so I get it. I would if I were whoever. We are creating something magnificent right now based on gratitude and Thanksgiving that you can't go and create, really. It had to be inspired and produced on the fly. And so whoever is here tonight, I just want to say thank you. And just whatever it is that you dream of in a secret place, like a place where no one goes but you, like in your sleep. No one can visit you there. You're there. You're God, and you're conscious, and you're what you put out into the world. That's where you are. That's where God gives us witty ideas, and that's where REM sleep is able to give us rest, even if it's only 4 hours. Like most people, they want more sleep. Not me. I need more hours in the day, because I won't live long enough to do half of what I see. And so if the word is really true, that you can have much more than you ask or see, then if I don't die soon, that's something to behold. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful. In the words of Kiara Shears, I can't like Lady Roz from New York. I'm not going to try to sing it. Ooh, I would mess y'all up if I did. Ooh, God, give me the strength. I'm going to hold on to it to see if I can blow y'all away right before we get ready to hang up. Because more and more people keep joining this call. So I don't know when it's going to end, but I am in awe of something. I'm just grateful and very, very thankful to be here and alive to be here. And just hope that you are too. What's the point if not?
Right. Right. So much is going on.
Anyone that's on the call get to speak and say what they're thankful for? Don't miss out on the opportunity.
The Scorpion season.
It's definitely a Scorpion season.
Scorpion season. Anybody got any Scorpion season in them?
King Gray, are you a Scorpion? Are you a Scorpio?
Yes, ma'am.
So why don't you enlighten us?
Well, Scorpion season usually runs around November. Usually before Thanksgiving. This month, same month, to my mother's born day, which is she's 20 years apart from me. So she was in 48. I was born in 68. So this month, of course, like I say, with I throw that out there because everybody, people be throwing out the Scorpion season and stuff like that. I just go along with the flow and be doing stuff like that. But like I said, every day is a glorious day, and it's like a born day. For me, it's a born day for me because, understanding again that the soul is placed back into the body, and when you open your eyes up and you see daylight again, be thankful and be grateful. So, but I don't throw that out there, but this is the month of my mom's, her born day, and my born day passed the 9th. So,
happy belated
season stuff, and yeah. Always around Thanksgiving. We make money. We month a lot of friends that I have. All ours born days are back to back. They all come 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, right? All 11th, all together, all back to back. So they always throwing that at me. So I threw it out there too this year. Cool. It'll be Sagittarius season in the second after that. Same month.
Yep.
And something because it's just like it's amazing how fast this year went. It's amazing because we was all waiting for the summer. When the winter was here and the COVID and all that, we all waiting for the summer because everybody's saying the heat it can't stand X amount of the heat over 70 degrees temperature. So 70 degrees temperature was here, and I'm like, start getting all stuff and new variants coming out. but just how fast the year is gone. I mean, we approaching 22 so fast. We only got 1 month left. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it's another day. Being grateful. Some can see it, and some of us can see it. And we always say this every year. Some of us can see it, but some don't make it. We can see it. It's like right there. You make it to 22, but some of us don't make we that close. Before it get here, we claim 2021 claims a few more lives, and we're going to 22. Last year, I think right after, on New Year's, I had somebody pass, and then 10 days after New Year's, I'm like, wow, man. So it was, again, be grateful, and then, again, I don't like with death. We remember death frequently. We were told by the prophet, remember death frequently. So we always, death is something that we always, we talk about freely. Me and my parents and all that. We always talk about it. So it's comfortable for us. We made it comfortable for us. So that when it's time, we know. We content with God's plan, and that this is how it's got to be. But and if it happens all of a sudden, we know that we've already had our talk that we needed to have about that on several occasions. And that's what makes it a lot easier to deal with. When you didn't have those talks, you had so much more you could have said or should have said, or it was all upset. So say what you got to say to folks. Give them their flowers. Give everybody their flowers. I'm telling you, I started on my day, my born day, I used the opportunity. This is my gratefulness right here. I'm still on gratefulness. I used my opportunity. I woke up grateful that I had another glorious day of life, and I said, I'm going to use this opportunity, God-given opportunity, to give everybody else, as an opportunity to give everybody else their flowers. I said, that's when I'm going to use my day of life that I was blessed with, that I can give other people their flowers. So that's what I've been doing, giving people their flowers. Just giving people their flowers. Man, at least I got to give it to them before my time was up. I used my time. That selflessness, we have to get away from that selfishness and get more selfless. And what can I do for you? That's what I've been on. What can I do for you? How can I help you? I'm making my way around. What can I do for you? How can I help you? And I'm just thankful and just giving people know how thankful I am for what they've done, how they've been around, the things that they might not have thought that I was thankful for, that I was grateful for, that they may have done. I'm reminding them of stuff that they've done, and they just look at me like, wow, you remember that? Like, absolutely. I just want to let you know that I'm thankful, grateful. And I might give them something right there or take them somewhere all of a sudden out of the blue. I'm spontaneous, so I do stuff spontaneous. People just look at me like, wow. I just love it. It's the element of surprise, and people don't expect it. But do it, man. Give people their flowers now. Because once they're gone, they're gone. I've seen a brother, he walked in this store. Everything in me was telling me to catch him. And then I was like, you know what? I ain't catching him. He got to the corner. I ain't catching him. And I should have caught him, because 2 days after that, he was gone. So give people their flowers while they living. Give it to them. I've done, the stories of the love I've gotten out of it already, and the knowledge I've gotten out of it just from me doing that to some, people, the knowledge and stuff that came back. I'm like, wow, this years ago. I had cousins I have never met before that had passed, and that really touched me. Because we get a new generation. Our cousins are having cousins. And then you can't go to your because of COVID, we couldn't go to our family reunions. And so when you get another year to go past, you don't see family reunion, then somebody passes away that you never even met. And it's like, wow, I'm going to take more and more advantage of this life, to me, to talk to my relatives, to just to let them know that I really love, enjoyed the thing, share pictures, everything. I'm having conversations with them before you end up having it about them. Them about you. Attitude.
Good stuff. That's good. Tell, doggone it.
Amen.
These days. My day anyway, my born day come, I use my day to glorify the Most High. I use that day. I don't want to displease. I'm thankful that day. That's thankful. So I don't usually go out and drinking and stuff like that. I don't do that. I go out and I just go there and I glorify Him. Give Him glorification, and that's the thing. It's got raining. We got rain everywhere. Is everybody raining? It's raining down there everywhere. It's thundering and raining, everything down here. It says a storm coming, a big storm.
Oh no, not here.
Started. Beautiful today. Chance too. That sun was out today. Like it was summer back again. Trina, you learned. Do you remember that song yet? You gonna sing it for us?
I can't sing. I can't sing on a Thursday. I can't sing only on. I don't know which day, but I know Thursday is not the day.
Thursday ain't singing day.
No.
No.
No, Thursday's probably not the best day.
Thursday ain't the best
but
day?
I'm here.
certainly here, and I am definitely celebrating. We are at 77 segments of the Urban Academic. But can't I do it like it? Can't I do it? I tell you, I just switch you. Or I'm. It's 77.
Today.
I'm just letting you know I'm playing with you like you're playing with me. But thank you so much for being here. You make the Urban Academic Table a place where men can appreciate their voice. I think because you are here regularly, those men who sit around the round table and don't really say much are empowered to do so because you're not afraid. And because that, if you're not afraid, you don't need courage in the absence of fear. So if you're not scared of something, you don't even need courage. Courage is something you sit on a shelf until you need it. And so if you are so free and willing to share with us, then we are wanting you around here and thanking God every day for you, thanking God for your contribution, for your consistency, for your spreading the word about the Urban Academics Roundtable. And I can just imagine what happens when the next dispensation enters, because we jumped in the middle of a whirlwind. We didn't run away. We didn't lay down and hide. We didn't. And at the same time, we didn't know what we could see from one moment to the next. We were still in a dark alley or a dark tunnel, not knowing which steps to take, but we knew to keep moving. And so everyone here tonight who can still hear my voice, from wherever you are, I thank God for you, that you were chosen. You were chosen. You are chosen for such a time as this, and you're live on this call. And so if your voice still illuminates on some level, then I would use it, because I could suck up 2 hours by myself. We got on the call at 9:30, 10:30. It's 11:30. Okay, so yeah, we've been on the call for 2 hours. So God, see, look at this. Hold on, we got people from Connecticut, Charlotte, North Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, New Haven, D.C., and Virginia, Marion, Alabama, New York, New Haven, Connecticut again, Detroit, Michigan, and New Haven, Connecticut again. That's a lot of people still on the line, even after 2 hours on a Thursday before Thanksgiving, giving Thanksgiving. So that means we are not waiting for people to be grateful. We already are. So
that means the food must be real good.
Yeah. Can't live off of bread alone. You're proving that man cannot live off of bread alone. You know, I like listening too. I ain't gonna front now. I put my hands behind me like I'm watching a TV show.
Me too.
Sometimes I know that people want to just fall back and listen, you know. Sometimes it's like a Hallmark card, you know. Finding that one that you, and hearing that message you want to hear, and you're kind of content with it. It's good to be a voice, speak out. You know, we embrace stuff, man. I like to embrace it and take it, embrace it while you can. Embracing brothers after the last, just the vigilant we went to yesterday, it brought out a lot of love that, you know, I got to go around and see brothers now. I've been invited to so many houses and stuff just from there, and we just made promises to ourselves. But we can't promise nothing but our intentions. Made good intentions, you know, to come closer and to do more things. And again, that's the beauty of what comes out of it. Once this life is going, you go to the other side. You know, it's another side. And before we were here, we were nothing. You go back. So Again, get in contact. If you don't, if the best you can do is learn as much as you can about life while you're in life. And once you got that understanding, and it makes it a lot easier to deal with life. You know, so let's take that time and it's an opportunity. You say one thing that can help the next person, it's a blessing. A lot of times, I listened to a lot of meetings, I heard one thing out of that meeting, and that one thing carried me right now still to this day. One powerful thing they said. Just one, and it sometimes it don't even be like it'd be simple, but it'd be powerful. It just hit. You know, so I'm grateful for that. You know, it always happens, so I'm grateful for that. Applying it. I got a fatherhood conference tomorrow in the morning. I'm grateful for that. I had one part today. Zoom meetings back to back. Still getting trauma CDCs and college credits from being able to sit in the house and do Zoom meetings on trauma and everything that's plaguing our communities. Grateful for that. It don't stop. It's like this meeting you're doing now, worldwide. Don't stop. Back is a little comfortable. You can lay right now, and your hands behind your head, feet up, eating some grapes. It's a beautiful thing. So, and man, got a voice, man. You know, let's deal. So the gratitude out. It don't take much to get the gratitude out. Being grateful, you just letting it know, letting it be known. We all here. We all links in the chain of progress. All links. Every one of us make the chain.
Amen.
Celebration of life. Celebrate life while you're living. I don't want to have the celebration of life while everybody going. I want to celebrate while we live. I'm real grateful. We got a lot of brothers getting out of jail that's been down for long. Like a lot of brothers got out that 30, 40 years ago. They getting out one by one, all of them. So, and we seeing a lot of prison reform. We seeing them coming into these agencies, helping other brothers because they've been through it. They've been in jail for that long. They want to get out here. They want to help now. Here come the reform, prison reform. You know, get them records wiped out. You know, we got the pardon board going on. We wiping people records are getting wiped out. That's a beautiful thing. When we first did it, only 4 people. We first wrote them years ago. We got no return now. And when they did it, 10 people got a pardon. 6 were from New Haven. When we first did it, that's when we knew it was hope right there. We started pardon boards and all that. Next thing you know, people was going in court, getting their pardons, coming back, and I would tell them to read the letter. Read the letter. I want to hear what did you do when you first got that letter? I cried, man. Read the letter. Like, we want to know what it sounds like, what it feels like to get a pardon, to have your record wiped out. They get up there, man, read that letter. Everybody be putting in pardons, man. I got, you know. And so to see that happen, to see people having second chances in life to get their pardon, to get all their records wiped out, has been a beautiful thing, you know. And to be a part of that and to help brothers go through the process of that has been a beautiful thing too. I can help you to get your whole record wiped out and change your life around, man. You know that's a great thing, you know. So that's been we really grateful, very, very grateful for that. Just to see that and to see people get it and know that it's real. Another brother went, he taped his. He actually taped it. He said all black folks there, everyone that came there that day was black, and they all got pardoned. You know, and so. Getting real life stories, and that's what I like, you know, straight from the horse's mouths and being there. Again, you know, with the world going around as it is, it's a lot of great things happening. The Q House has been built. That project's been going on for years, more than we know, long years. And finally, you know, they cut the ribbon. So we got some things going on in New Haven that we've been waiting for centuries. That's now got a one-stop drop now. for the education and libraries and everything in that one building. So that's a beautiful thing. So we got that launching off. That 2022 going to be great for that. Now, a lot of great things going on to be grateful for. I know everybody can go down the line. Chi-Town. Chi-Town, all that stuff down here too on the phone. It's crazy. Wait till New Year's get here. A lot of resolutions. A lot of people be crying and thankful to see that 22 this year. I think we might get more tears than any year to see this year coming up. The gratitude in living. 12 o'clock. Somebody put a ding ding. Put the ding ding down. In this corner, it rain 306 pounds, 3 grams, 2 ounces. It's around time we get one of them ladies singing Amazing Grace or something. My mom's setting it off right now. Y'all get quiet. My mom's setting it off. She'll set it off with the song. Burn it up. She'll be playing. There'll be no gap. Hello? Who's on the line? Hello?
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 All kinds of people are on the line. You want to know? I'll tell you. Who's on the line?
Hello, hello. Speak out. Speak up. Hello?
Who's that?
Huh?
Who is that? Who is that?
Who that?
Who that?
Who that?
Who that?
Yo.
Who is it?
Who is it? It's Andre.
Who is I know that's right.
It's great.
I know it's great. You know you sound like, you know who I thought you were? I thought that was Raymond.
Did you?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
I saw he snuck in somewhere. I did. I heard him.
Wow.
You got to click over and dial his phone, bring him in here.
Uh-huh.
He'll pick up for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He didn't pick
Dial
up?
him, please. He will. I promise. I promise. He will bless this call and close us out. He'll send us home. He'll pick up. Dial him now, please.
Listen, he know the number.
No?
He know you be up here. He know right now. He know.
That is probably.
He might be hiding. Maybe he hides. Maybe trying to get it right. Maybe he's just trying to get it right. Remember, can't get it right. Remember, can't get it right for the movie. Maybe he's just trying to get it right. I don't know.
Right.
He usually up here, but he ain't been up here lately, right? Been a minute.
I swear, I thought I heard him. Raymond, if you're on this call, King Raymond. I did. I swear I did. I thought it was.
What you heard?
Y'all have similar voices. You and King Raymond. From Connecticut, New York, Washington.
Washington.
This is a special edition. Hot seat 77. If you know astrology, you may know numerology. So help us with the number 7.
Who's going to jump on that? Somebody going to jump on that. I ain't going to be greedy.
Oh, God, I love it. I love smart people. I swear. I don't need money. If I could just be in a room full of smart people, I am fine. I can go wherever I want to go, eat what I want to eat, and anyone who knows me, for real, knows that's true. It's never really about money. So if your ambition going into 20, what is this? 20, I'm still in 2019 because I can't believe 2019, honest to God. So being 20, 21, now going up.
Mm-hmm.
What can we do? Who are you fighting? What are you fighting? Like, there's nothing.
Going up.
Except you or us or
the devil.
Like, we have to decide to do it.
Fighting the devil.
And that means you have
Fighting the devil, too.
You're fighting the devil?
You say, what are you fighting?
I'm asking. That's the question.
We fighting us, the devil, the evil whisperer, for those on the spiritual plane. The us is big. Those for anybody. You are. That's that jihad of self, that struggle within yourself. You gotta struggle to watch to guard your tongue from unlawfulness, your ears from listening to it, your eyes from looking at it, your feet from walking towards it, your hands. So much you have to guard, of course. But, of course, the evil whisperer. The biggest trick the devil played on the side is to make everybody think he never existed, right? Whispers and withdrawals, and so sometimes we might want to say something. You might say, shut up, don't say nothing. Might affect somebody to the degree where they might move more towards the Creator. I'm trying to get you to come back the other way. You need to be quiet. But you got a free will. We all got a free will, so it is what it is. You said 7. That number. We know a number. We know that 7 is completeness, right? We know that 7 finds its place between two worlds. The world of life and the world of death. And it is considered, it refers to completeness, an aspect of things well done. So you're dealing with that 7. That 7 is heavy. You can build on it. You could build on it, keep building on it. But overall, you got a meaning, and then, you go into your spiritual realm, of course. The 7 days, the world, number 7 symbolism. That's a strong symbolism. Why did you bring up 7?
This is the 77th segment of the Urban Academics Roundtable.
Oh, wow.
It is not, hold on. It is not our 77th week because we've had all kinds of things in the middle, and we've only been here a year and a half. And right now, I don't know what the user number is, but I guarantee you it's probably over 80,000 by now. I haven't checked it since last week. If not, I'm not going to jump 1,000. Hold on. We're doing like 1,000 a week. I'll say. This is what I'll say. We are closer to 80,000 than we were last week. That's what I'll say.
I do think that we are week number 77. It's just that we haven't had 77 chosen visionaries. I think this is
No. This is a hot seat. So this is 77 hot seats. There's 52. There's 52 in a year. So in April we were at 52.
Right.
If we're only at 77 now, I don't know. We have to do it. We have to create it, or figure it out. But we've had several things in the middle. We had
that's right. That's
anniversaries twice.
Right. Because that would be 28 weeks from April to now. 28, so that would have been 90. 28 and 52 is how much? 80. Okay.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. We have more than 77. Because these are hot seats, I can verify. So we had all kinds of stuff in the middle. And some of them are in line, though. You know, I tried. Help. Them people.
And so we got 2 sevens in this thing, and that's heavy anyway. Because that number, that number 7 is, like I've said, that's a super deep. That's something. I mean, you want to build on that number, you stay up for weeks dealing on the symbolism of number 7. Because it's also a sign of inner strength, endurance, and persistence. They said even just seeing the number 7 repeatedly brings encouragement. Just seeing it, and it makes you feel like you can achieve everything you want. Completeness, symbolism, knowing and having the understanding, of it is the knowledge, ilm, wisdom, and hikmah. Understanding, have knowledge, wisdom without the understanding. 7 days in a week. 7 bones we bow down on.
Dang.
That's 7, right? No joke. 7-11. Yeah. That's congrats already. To make it 77, man. Much congratulations already. You've accomplished 77. That's serious.
Amen.
It's crazy. Even in the tarot cards, when they deal with the tarot cards, they say the number 7 is a number of creativity, and that's a magic number of creativity and individuality, and it's like that's how heavy it is. Even dealing with cards, they pull that 7 on you. That's the card you want. I mean, people are just into that stuff. Into it.
Awesome. So, everything. It is a week before Thanksgiving, and I am grateful for people who are at least willing to lift their voice. That's plenty. That's enough.
Yes. I thank you for being here. I'm grateful for being able to still be awake. I'm grateful to be able to hear all of the wonderful words that were shared tonight, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my family, the young men that are in my family that are doing their manly king duties. They are just expounding and just doing what God has put them on this earth to do, and I'm grateful for those young men in my family. I'm grateful for the young women in my family. I'm grateful just to be able to thank God for keeping my grandniece safe, who continues to have seizures these last few days. She's had 4 of them, and so just grateful that she's always smiling and cheerful and in knowing what she's going through. I'm just grateful to be able to be here this evening. And thank you all for sharing your wisdom, your words, your love, your kindness, your laughter, your joy. I can feel it. I can feel the smiles and always enjoy being here. Dre, you make the day.
Appreciate
always,
you, Kay.
Every week. It's not every week. Every time you're here, you always are uplifting. And I'm just grateful to have you here in this community. I know the men in the families, the children and the women are just grateful to your commitment and loyalty to the program, the fatherhood program, and just knowing from where it began and to where it is. It takes people like you who see the vision and know what it takes to make a healthy community, and it takes family. It takes a man, woman, children to make it complete. And we thank you for all that you do in this community. Thank you. So I'm grateful. Absolutely grateful.
Thank you.
Lady Trina, I continue to thank you for your perseverance, for your wisdom, for your laughter, for sharing with me your life. Always grateful. Always, always, always. And again, for all those who continue to come to the Urban Academic Roundtable every Thursday night at 9:30. We know you're special. We know you're chosen. God will continue to bless each and every one of us. He definitely keeps his promise. Ask and he shall provide. Witness to that. Yes, I am. Absolutely.
We are thankful for you, Kay, and your commitment for centuries. I see your name pop up all types of places, and people shouting out and giving things on Church Street South forums and stuff, and as soon as they say K, all type of names come just busting out. Yeah, that's my first. Oh, what? She's been doing that. I love it. You know, and it just solidifies who you are you know, and the work that you've been putting in for so many years consistently, your dedication, your drive, your resilience, you know, your voice. You have a voice, you know, a beautiful voice. You know, just like when I get on hearing y'all voices up here, just, you know, just like to hear y'all voice again. You know, when somebody passes, you like you always hear somebody say, "Man, if I could just hear their voice again." Well, I'm enjoying it now. You know, I'm enjoying it all, taking it all in. I'm basking in the ambiance of y'all voices. You know, so even just to get up here and hear y'all talking, knowing y'all alive and living and breathing and still amongst us and up here building and trying to, you know, people bring things out of folks, man, so we can build with one another, man, you know, and for the better, you know, for the betterment of all mankind, you know. We gotta build constantly. We done have so many people up here with business, doctors, leather basemen, all type of people up here where you got knowledge. You can get their numbers, you can build with them, y'all can do whatever you want. The knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding is right here. It's right here. You can go to any YouTube 77. Go to YouTube and go back and listen to all of this, watch it, take whatever you got to take out of it, contact the persons. And remember we was building on the 67th Roundtable, you was chosen the visionary. That was me. Yeah, remember I was telling y'all I was going to get it. Well, that was me. Yeah, you know. People that work with Michael Jackson. Like, you got people that came up here was in Spike Lee movies, people that work with Michael Jackson, people that did. I mean, that's amazing to get those people up. People who got this Juneteenth thing going on that fought for that. Blood, sweat, and tears. That's amazing. The people that have come on this forum, every single one unique and amazing stories. Amazing. You don't know what people going through. I mean, the limelight is beautiful. But until you come out with the things, experiences, what made you, and some of the things that broke you, but eventually they didn't, because, you know, your resilience kicked in and you got past that too. You know, you've been broken for, you might have been man down for a second, but you got back up. It took you a second, you know. Some people say, yeah, I got dropped, I fell, but I got back up, and that's the beauty, getting back up. Getting back up, you know, relapse. We relapse. I call it a relapse. Without having to be on drugs, we relapse. You know, we fall down, and I used to always just tell people, you know, what do you tell the baby when the baby fall down? I just what do you tell the baby when the baby? And I don't answer. I just let them answer. They say, get back up, and I say, exactly. That's what you should be doing right now. You know the answer to your question. And as time goes on, you see them get better, and then all the beauty and everything comes out, and we get to talk and say, I know you could do it. I know you could do it. You had to believe you could do it, though. You know, I'm just a visionary. I can see the alley. You got to walk down it. You got to get to the other end. You know, I'm just the one that here to push. You know, when we have a voice, your voice, you never know the power of you speaking, what you can do, the lives you can change. When I found out the blessings in making peace between two people, when I found out it was more blessings in it than four of the most things that I thought that had the most blessings, I found out it had more blessings in it than that. I became a peacemaker from that point. I mean, to the 45th power. Because it's like, you know, to bring that in between two people, especially if you got two cats from one gang and another gang, you just stopped the war. You know, you just stopped the war. And as many people got killed over something that was unnecessary, but your voice, just your voice alone, you know, growing up, standing in between two brothers, man, pulling out guns on each other, still in the middle, because they could just wild out. You know, swords being drawn with fire.
tonight's hot seat is yours. Whoever wants to take the hot seat. There's people from all over there's a few people from all over the country. We got Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina, South Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, New Haven, Connecticut. So, and people are still coming. It's just 9:57, and we hang out for a minute. So people will still come.
Okay. Oh, so y'all the late night riders.
Well, we run at 9:30 because we have people from the East Coast and the West Coast, and so
so y'all try to make it for everybody.
Yeah, it's 3 hours different. So yeah, we got to stay in the middle somewhere. But yeah,
understood. And it works. That is cool. It's worked for 77 weeks, so no sense in trying to fix something if it ain't broke. So we're grateful for that. Knowing that.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
Yes.
Thank God. We are here breathing, and we learn, we share, we give, we take. Ding, 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 ding. Please announce yourself. Welcome to the special edition of the Urban Academic
You got King Dre from Boston in here who beat me to the line.
All right.
I'm just saying. But thank you, God, for everybody here. Let me ask Lady Quita a question. So what are you thankful for? What is, like, when you look into your heart, not somebody else trying to judge you or trying to tell you who you are, but when you look into yourself, when you pay you the most of attention, what are you most grateful for? Like, what is the thing that if you don't want to move, it can make you move? What is that?
My relationship with God and my sense of humor. I need both of them. Because everything falls into place because of it. Nice. Yep. Yep.
We have two King Dre's on the line, so I wondered if I said, "How about you, King Dre?" I'm just playing. But we got a King Dre from Boston, Massachusetts, and we also have King Dre from New Haven by way of New York City and Washington, D.C. We rolling. All we need now is a few people from the West Coast. So I'm going to check on these guys while you all feel free to take this hot seat as your own, because this is the hot seat that's going to be live for people across the world this time next week. Streaming is real business. So when you go streaming, you can't control who shows up. And we want to make sure that you're able to tell what are we grateful for. I'll tell you what I'm grateful for today, and I'll go back to Kay when she opened up the segment, and she was talking about Reverend Rivers, who happens to be at the Aubrey trial. And I thought that was awesome that when I sent out this week's promo, they would hit me back and say, "Oh, boy, that is beautiful, but we are here at the Aubrey." I said, "What? Say word." I say word. Really. To me, that is phenomenal work. But that work, you can't do it without money. How can now, and back to what you were saying too, Kay, you talked about them kicking out the pastors from this court trial. You said they don't want any more black pastors. But Lady Trudy's not a pastor, so I can imagine there's at least 3 or 4 women there that's not pastors. They're coming in groups. So that means that they are able to do that. They're not worried about their light bill. And I want all of us to get there. When will we get there? When will we get over that crap? You can't even see God until you can't see the rest of that. Man, okay, I'm sorry. Here I go again. Happy Chosen Visionary Day. That's what this is. And if you're a chosen visionary, I know you're grateful. I know you're thankful, because you can't be a chosen visionary unless you were chosen before the foundation of the world was formed. So you just walk in it. There's no one who can shake it, take it, redeem it but God. So let's use this time and let's bless the people coming, because they are coming.
And we will be here. Absolutely. Amen, amen, amen. But I am grateful for being still. For being still. STILL. I told God I would be still, because I knew that was the only way that I can hear, feel, smell, taste His will for me. Because I needed to get out of the way and let Him do His will. So I said, Lord, I'm grateful for being in the 11th month of being still. And I'm thankful to be able to be here on November 18th, 2021, to say that. Again, 77, double sevens, double completion, twice around, twice over, completed on the lunar eclipse. He is magnificent. He is awesome. And I am grateful to be able to let Him hear these words spoken from my mouth to the ears that are on this call. May each and every one of you be blessed with His promises, because we know, having listened to those in the hot seat who were chosen by Him, we know we've been blessed. We know we are blessed, and we know that we will continue to be blessed. And again, I'm still and grateful for it. And y'all know I always say I'm better than good whenever I'm asked. And the word that Pastor chose last Sunday was better. And I said, yes, Lord, I'm still. And I'm better because I'm still. And I thank you for allowing me to be able to tell you that. Thank you, Father. I thank you and grateful. And I'm smiling. I am smiling. Uh-oh. What happened?
They said the recording has started.
What happened, Lucy?
They said that the recording has started.
That meant that it had stopped somewhere. I wonder.
Yeah,
it stopped. I ain't
started it again.
It's all good.
It stopped on its own because y'all are setting it on fire. So remember now, anybody who believes in God knows that the airwaves belong to who?
Man.
So you get ready to start talking about gratitude and thankfulness over a line like this with the people that show up to this place. You're not regular showing up here on a Thursday night. It's 10 o'clock, after 10 o'clock.
I don't know regular.
You couldn't possibly be regular. So I get it. It's shut off, but I'm right here to turn it back on. That was me that turned it back on. Yeah, praise God for that.
Praise Him. That was somebody clapping. Y'all better get y'all clap on. Somebody get their praise on.
There you go. And let the bells toll. Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here.
I'm thankful for all the things I had installed to me. They was worth it. It was the challenges. All of them was worth it. Because I have to laugh to keep from crying. I do.
No, I have a key now.
I know it. I got to get your number made. Thank you, Dad.
All right, I'm going.
All right. Dad, these big. Okay, thank you, Dad.
Okay.
All right.
Is that your father?
But yes, it's my father.
Call him back.
It's my.
Let me tell. Since you're gonna tell everybody, Auntie Trina, bust the whole party up. Auntie Trina, I'm on the. Put him on the line. She only my niece because that's my brother. Lord have mercy. Bless God.
Hey, Tracy.
Lord.
Hello. Hey.
Who's this?
Tracy.
Oh, hey.
Yes,
You're on the Urban Academics Roundtable. I thought my brother was getting. Hold on one sec. Hold on. This is one of those parties. Shaquita Moore from Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Don't go anywhere, sis. Don't you go nowhere. Can you put your brother to the phone on the ear for me?
Your brother?
My brother, the one my mother pushed out of her womb before me.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you of this, Miss Patrina Reddick, but he has pushed out of the parking lot.
Oh, see how you did me? He couldn't have went that fast.
No, he did.
And we live. Y'all know we
it.
live, right? Yeah, you know what? He ran.
Man, he didn't even come in. He passed me something through the door.
Oh, but you let me know
he
it was
him, though.
You let all around. Mhm.
I couldn't leave my daddy outside knocking, though.
Right.
That's not enough.
Right.
I'm very grateful
see,
for
that could have been so nice.
I know it. Because I know my daddy misses mama.
Okay, so here's what you do. While we introduce some other people who are we already made it over to Midwest now. We in Detroit.
Hey.
So right now we've got Connecticut, Virginia, D.C., New York, Massachusetts. We got South Carolina, North Carolina. What? So while we introduce some other folks, you click over and find your daddy, and you bring him back to this call. Now, love you. Hey, who's over there in Detroit? Please, call him. Call him back. Yes. He's here for a reason. He touched it. And I didn't know he was there. You brought him here, so bring him back. He got something to be thankful for, too. We all do. Everybody does. And I thank God for this moment. I thank God for this witty idea that evolved over itself. And it's what we all need regularly. I thank God for Urban Academics. I thank God for Kay Harvey, my co-moderator. I thank God for Andre Evans. I thank God for Andre Davis. I thank God for all of those who have been here. Some people, like Mr. Copeland, some people have been here every single week. We're on 77 consecutive Thursdays at 9:30 on the nose, serving food, like a subliminal message that's good for the mind, body, and soul. So please share your thankful, grateful story, because I'm grateful for you, and I can't believe you're here at 10:11 on a Thursday evening. That's God. It can't be about me. So somebody help. Okay, help somebody. Please. Who? Andre.
I can't listen. Damsel in distress always catch my ears. I can't take it. Vans are under stress. I can't take it. My heart just, I guess I got a heart. Huh? I'm grateful for. I got to be grateful for that. For the call, the heart, is a beautiful thing, and definitely grateful for the heart. Me, I study Arabic, so I search deeply into it. Arabic words are pregnant with meaning. So I seek deep into when it comes down to gratitude. My name is actually, and I'm changing my name officially. Shakur. I always had the nickname Shakur, which most of y'all might have heard it from Tupac Shakur or his mother, Afeni Shakur, whom I knew dearly, and if he rest in peace too. But that name Shakur itself means appreciator. And so, the weird these names, to take these names on, those who appreciate, grateful, thankful. The weird the name is just to hear somebody say my name, it's a reminder of me wearing that name, and a constant reminder for me to be thankful. It says, Naimatin Ali Edad, Wanaimatin Indad, meaning that God gave us existence and then sustenance within that existence. So I'm thankful for my existence first. Just existing alone is thankfulness. To wake up, just existing, because there are people that that aren't existing right now. So, and then the sustenance within the existence. The food, the drink, every little small thing. Saying a prayer for it. I don't care if it's a stick of gum. Or if you drink a
tonight's hot seat is yours. Whoever wants to take the hot seat. There's people from all over there's a few people from all over the country. We got Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina, South Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, New Haven, Connecticut. So, and people are still coming. It's just 9:57, and we hang out for a minute. So people will come.
Okay. Oh, so y'all the late night riders.
Well, we run at 9:30 because we have people from the East Coast and the West Coast, and so
so y'all try to make it for
Coast,
everybody.
It's 3 hours different. So we got to stay in the middle somewhere. But
understood. And it works. It's worked for 77 weeks. So, no sense in trying to fix something if it ain't broke. So we're grateful for that, knowing that.
Yeah,
oh, that's right.
Yes. Thank God.
We are here breathing, and we learn, we share, we give, we take. Ding, 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 ding. Please announce yourself. Welcome to the special edition of the Urban Academic
You got King Dre from Boston in here who beat me to the line.
All right.
I'm just saying. But thank you, God, for everybody here. Let me ask Lady Quita a question. So what are you thankful for? What is, like, when you look into your heart, not somebody else trying to judge you or trying to tell you who you are, but when you look into yourself, when you pay you the most of attention, what are you most grateful for? Like, what is the thing that if you don't want to move, it can make you move? What is that?
My relationship with God and my sense of humor. I need both of them. Because everything falls into place because of it. Nice. Yep. Yep.
We have two King Dre's on the line, so I wondered if I said, "How about you, King Dre?" I'm just playing. But we got a King Dre from Boston, Massachusetts, and we also have King Dre from New Haven by way of New York City and Washington, D.C. We rolling. All we need now is a few people from the West Coast. So I'm going to check on these guys while you all feel free to take this hot seat as your own, because this is the hot seat that's going to be live for people across the world this time next week. Streaming is real business. So when you go streaming, you can't control who shows up. And we want to make sure that you're able to tell what are we grateful for. I'll tell you what I'm grateful for today, and I'll go back to Kay when she opened up the segment, and she was talking about Reverend Rivers, who happens to be at the Aubrey trial. And I thought that was awesome that when I sent out this week's promo, they would hit me back and say, "Oh, boy, that is beautiful, but we are here at the Aubrey." I said, "What? Say word." I say word. Really. To me, that is phenomenal work. But that work, you can't do it without money. How can now, and back to what you were saying too, Kay, you talked about them kicking out the pastors from this court trial. You said they don't want any more black pastors. But Lady Trudy's not a pastor, so I can imagine there's at least 3 or 4 women there that's not pastors. They're coming in groups. So that means that they are able to do that. They're not worried about their light bill. And I want all of us to get there. When will we get there? When will we get over that crap? You can't even see God until you can't see the rest of that. Man, okay. I'm sorry. Here I go again. Happy Chosen Visionary Day. That's what this is. And if you're a chosen visionary, I know you're grateful. I know you're thankful, because you can't be a chosen visionary unless you were chosen before the foundation of the world was formed. So you just walk in it. There's no one who can shake it, take it, redeem it but God. So let's use this time and let's bless the people coming, because they are coming.
And we will be here. Absolutely. Amen, amen, amen. But I am grateful for being still. For being still. STILL. I told God I would be still because I knew that was the only way that I can hear, feel, smell, taste His will for me, because I needed to get out of the way and let Him do His will. So I said, Lord, I'm grateful for being in the 11th month of being still. And I'm thankful to be able to be here on November 18th, 2021, to say that. Again, 77, double sevens, double completion, twice around, twice over, completed on the lunar eclipse. He is magnificent. He is awesome. And I am grateful to be able to let Him hear these words spoken from my mouth to the ears that are on this call. May each and every one of you be blessed with His promises, because we know, having listened to those in the hot seat who were chosen by Him, we know we've been blessed. We know we are blessed. And we know that we will continue to be blessed. And again, I'm still and grateful for it. And y'all know I always say I'm better than good whenever I'm asked. And the word that Pastor chose last Sunday was better. And I said, yes, Lord, I'm still and I'm better because I'm still. And I thank you for allowing me to be able to tell you that. Thank you, Father. I thank you and grateful. And I'm smiling. I am smiling. Uh-oh. What happened?
They said the recording had started.
What happened, Lucy?
They said that the recording had started.
That meant that it had stopped somewhere. I wonder.
Yeah,
oh, well, baby, I ain't even told it.
Started it again.
It's all.
It stopped on its own because y'all are setting it on fire. So remember now, anybody who believes in God knows that the airwaves belong to who?
Man.
So you get ready to start talking about gratitude and thankfulness over a line like this with the people that show up to this place. You're not regular showing up here on a Thursday night. It's 10 o'clock, after 10 o'clock.
I don't know regular.
You couldn't possibly be regular. So I get it. It's shut off, but I'm right here to turn it back on. That was me that turned it back on. Yeah, praise God for that.
Praise Him. That was somebody clapping. Y'all better get y'all clap on. Somebody get their praise on.
There you go. And let the bells toll. Yes. Welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here.